Nation, Gabe.
Nick.
Ooh.
Let's try something.
And we are here today to give you guys a special edition of Cricket Convos.
Cricket Convos. Gabe Stradamus edition, baby.
Oh, man, Nick. I'm so excited for this conversation, right? Having seen what we just recently saw in the IPL, can you just acknowledge one thing? It's a changing of the guard. It's a changing of the guard. I think that the dominancy of what CSK has been to 9 finals, 9 in what? Has it been 11 years or 10 years or something crazy like that? Yeah, 11 years. And the one year they didn't make it was because they were, suspended. And the second year they didn't make it is because they got mushed. Yeah, I did that. Sorry, guys. All right. People are like, Gabe, they've never not made the finals other than you started following. I'm like, sorry. I mushed them. I mushed them. And then you got your Mumbai Indians who's made it to 6 finals and won 5. So it's easy to say that these have been the 2 dominant franchises. I'm not so sure after what we just saw in the IPL auction. And more importantly, dude, when you think about it, Dhoni's a little longer than 2. He's getting older. What's Rohit got to? Another couple years. He's you know what I mean? He's still younger than
he's not gonna be there for 10 years.
But he ain't gonna be there for 10 years. So we saw some guys get the bag last night, Nick. We saw some guys get that dough. And it's because everybody's looking for that new future captain that's gonna lead the franchise. And to your point, Mumbai's been successful after, and we talked about this before, after Rohit Sharma's been there, right? He got there and instantly, first year, got him to the champions, it was 6 out of 5, right? So the question is, with that again, what's the common denominator? Captaincy, Rohit Sharma. Again,
definitely matters.
CSK, what's the calculus there? Again, MS Dhoni, who's gonna be that captain? I am so excited to talk about this, Nick. Share your thoughts with me, my friend, because you got that RCB jersey on. And by the way, your boy Bharat ain't captain no more.
Oh, man. We can get into that conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like and subscribe because this is going to be a fun conversation.
And you guys let me know in the comments. All right? It's not Bharat, so that's the old guard. But of these new Indian superstars that we've seen a lot of them. And listen, let's go back to our journey 2 years ago when we first started watching cricket, IPL, live games. I remember you and I watched that game, that first video we did on Pant where he had scored a century. And you said something to the effect of, this is MS Dhoni's, future replacement. And people lost their minds. Pant, are you crazy? Pant he's undisciplined. He can't hit. Pant's the captain of the DC Capitals, took the team to the playoffs. The guy literally destroyed the GABA by himself. Pant is a savage. Is he Dhoni yet? No. But of all these new guys, all right, Shreyas Iyer just got the bag. All right, from KKR to become who do you think will be the next Rohit Sharma, the next MS Dhoni to lead their IPL franchise and be successful? I'm sorry. I'm being honest. I am so afraid that once Dhoni is gone, and I mean, he's got maybe a year plus, it's done, okay? He can't keep the success what they're giving him, okay? Let's be honest. What they're giving him back there, it's not looking good. So who's your guy? Nick, give me one name of these new Indian guys. You gave me Pant before nobody knew about him.
I got a serious dark horse, but I got 2 for you, okay? Right off the bat. And people are going to think I'm crazy. I'm going to start with a safe pick first. Devdutt Padikkal. Okay, we've been calling for this guy from the very beginning. This guy comes onto the scene 2 years in a row. You know how hard it is to follow up a freshman season where you just impress everyone, and your sophomore season you basically do the same exact thing. This guy, and not just that, but what really impressed me, if reports are true, this guy went head to head with Virat Kohli. Now Virat Kohli won. They didn't even bother with Padikkal except for a few low bids. But if this guy went head-to-head to the point where they kicked him out because what? Did he make Kohli nervous or something? I like the boldness. I like the brass. I like the marbles from that kind of guy that he's like, listen, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'll do it respectfully. But if I'm going to lead a certain way or if I'm going to play a certain way, I'm going to play a certain way. And you can't tell me when RCB has 2 years back-to-back, his first 2 years, where it's unfortunate the way it ends, and he's not happy with it, and now he's gone. I kind of like that fire. I'm not going to lie. And so I think he has going through that and going to a new squad. It's going to be really interesting if he comes into his own early on with this new squad or if he's going to be kind of sheepish. You ready for my dark horse? You're going to laugh at me. Everyone's going to go nuts. Everyone's going to think I'm crazy. They're going to think I'm you because I'm overreacting. Venkatesh Iyer, baby. Venkatesh Iyer. That's right. Let me tell you. And it all depends on his sophomore season. Did he not impress in like the last 7 games of the first season when he got a chance? Were you not entertained? I mean, this guy was a monster. And then they fed him to the wolves. You're going to Indian international side. You're getting capped, baby.
Emotion I've ever seen.
He struggled. Wow. He struggled, but he showed up this season after all that pressure. I mean, no one knew who he was really a few months ago. Now everybody who pays attention knows who he is. If he's able to perform, because he was retained by KKR. Shah Rukh Khan, SRK, he loves himself some Venkatesh Iyer, right? If he's able to perform this year, he could be the future. I'm just saying.
You know, it's crazy because I guess conventional wisdom would be KL Rahul, right? KL Rahul had that huge knock in South Africa. And, I mean, the guy's always been a great batsman. But the knock on him is...
How was the captaincy?
He's exactly right. The minute they mentioned the captaincy, we're going to make him the temporary captain because Kohli played that first game, then didn't play the second game. It's like the pressure gets to him. And again, Kings 11, KL Rahul's been there for a while. Always up there in the orange cap leaders. Great, a run score producer. But can he lead other men? Can you be successful? Sometimes you can be a great player and not be a great leader. You know what I mean? Not be a great captain. So to me, I know people think that he is the future. I'm not sold on it, man, because I saw him fold under pressure. And I get it. It was a short spell. He was temporary captain. But you saw the disarray in India when there was no Rohit and no Kohli. And you got this young dude, you know what I'm saying, KL Rahul, leading the international team. You're like, it don't look good. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest. He forgot to bowl people. It was rough. Venkatesh Iyer, to your point, was on the team. And it's like he forgot he's an all-rounder. Then why was he on the team? You brought him there just to bat? You know what I mean, dude?
I can bowl too, just so you know.
He had to show him his papers like, it's all-rounder. I bowl too. You know what I mean? Like, what happened? I don't want to crush him, though, because I love KL Rahul, and I think he's a great player. But, dude, out of all the young Indian superstars that I've seen, and I know people are going to be like, Gabe, you're crazy. He failed. I just didn't think he got a shot, okay? And call me stubborn. I love Shubman Gill. And I think it's going to be good for him.
You can ride that horse, yeah.
I think it's going to be good for him to get out of KKR, get out of under the shadow. Because, look, they supposedly were grooming him for captaincy, but let's be real. That's Andre Russell's team with all the superstars they have over there. Patty Cummings, too many personalities.
It could be Shreyas Iyer's team now.
Yeah, well, that's why they went after Shreyas Iyer. Supposedly DK. Think about this. KKR went through the DK captaincy to switch to the Owen Morgan captaincy. And here's the thing. None of those guys were their best players. That's how come it's hard to lead when you can't perform to the level of the Andre Russells, the Sonona Rhines, all the other superstars, the Patty Cummings that are there. So I think Shubman Gill has a chance. And being with one of the new franchises, the fact that they picked them says something as well. Says, we see something in this kid. So look out for Shubman Gill. But that's just our thoughts. You guys have been watching a lot longer than us. Let us know in the comments. Who do you guys think are going to be the next young superstars to really dominate IPL captaincy?
Yeah, Gabe and I said we put ourselves on the line. We put ourselves out there. We said who we got. You tell us who you got. Who is, and don't give us someone that's been out there like 7 or 8 years. We want to know who's 2 years, 3 years tops. Who's in there going to be the next Dhoni, the next Sharma, as far as great IPL captains. And yes, we're just talking about the IPL right now. It can stretch to the international, but focusing just on the IPL. Let us know. Comment below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.